GingerGM.
Hello everyone and welcome to stream. So, not stream, YouTube video. I'm so used to streaming now. I start by saying welcome to a stream. That's not good. Anyway, I'm just going to play some Blitz, a bit of fun, hopefully get some creative game. Haven't done a bit of a Blitz session for a while, so in honor of our next DVD, which we're producing, Grandmaster Gambits, I'm only as white. The DVD is based on Gambits around E4. I'm only going to play the Gambits in this video that I'm recommending on the DVD. Grandmaster Gambits to come to any good stockist near you soon. Now, Alex Lopez did this chapter and he's concentrated on Gambits with Bishop C4, so in the Italian game. And oh dear, have I forgotten stuff already? No, we castle and then we play some crazy move like this, don't we? I think this is right. And I think Alex now gives the move D4 as his very interesting gambit line. And now he suggests taking this. Again, I haven't done a lot of work on the gambit lines, but Alex does give this line now with Bishop G5. This is Alex Lopez. He's doing an hour-long chapter on this position here. And now, I think my opponent's fallen straight into this. I swear I haven't set this up. This move, Alex gives now the move F4, which is an astonishing move, but I remember this very clearly, which is going to be seen in our forthcoming DVD. And I can't believe an IM from Austria, International Master, has allowed me to play this. And Alex gives this on the DVD, and it's one move, this F4 move, that I can clearly remember because it's so striking. Black's gone G5 to break the pin, and this is a very common move at club level. It's actually one of the most popular moves, but this move F4, as shown in our forthcoming DVD, is a very good move. It causes a lot of problems on the dart squares. Okay, so again, my theory is a little bit slow, but I'm just trying to remember, and I'm assuming now we take here when this knight is on pre. Okay, so my opponent's gone back, and how will I continue now? Well, queen over here looks very tempting to try to attack this one. I'm just wondering if I can go here as well. So there's a couple of interesting options, aren't there? So, well, if I go queen over there, he might go queen here and come here. So maybe the safest is just to go here for now and wait and see. And we can see here that I clearly have great compensation for the pawn. And he's going to play this one anyway. But of course, fantastic compensation here. So do I just tuck my king out of the way? Let's do this. With his king being so weak and play on this file. Maybe I had a better way. That's what I'm going to do actually. I'm going to check this afterwards on the computer because I'm intrigued as well how I can improve. And this is one thing that's a very good idea to do when you're trying to learn a new opening. Blitz games can be good for that because you can play the opening and then you can check it afterwards, which I'm going to do. So I'm going to show you a process of how we can try to improve as we go, improve our openings by practicing and playing. But this still looks very dangerous to him. My bishop's very strong, my king very safe, f-file, and now he's given a pawn back so that he can maybe castle. I'm going to take with the queen, so I'm not even a pawn down now. His knight does defend things. I don't want to swap queens off because his king remains quite weak. I'm just going to put my pieces on good natural squares, and of course I've got to remember it's a blitz game, so I've got to move a bit quicker as well. So that looks like a nice square for my rook, and I'd even consider, okay, so he's going to try to castle, and let's just put this in there anyway. And I can play this a bit positional by now piling on a bit of pressure, and if he goes bishop here I might have bishop takes knight check, so he's got a bit of unraveling to do. And one thing's for sure, the opening's been a complete success. Okay, so knight's come in here. Now he wants to move his bishop, next move. And I'm just wondering if I have some strong tactics here. What about this one to weaken his king? Let's try this one. just to try to weaken his king a little bit. And then if b6, I have this square and this square available for me, but I might even go bishop takes b6, pawn takes, now he has queen over. So bishop here is my other idea, or just coming back. Okay, I've got to move quicker. I'm trying to be a bit of a perfectionist here rather than just this game off, which again should be a fantastic position for me. But of course that doesn't mean I'm not going to lose on time. My opponent now getting a bit short time as well. Okay, let's just play a move quickly and try to keep him tied down. It's just going to be on the clock, doesn't it? It doesn't matter how well I'm playing here. My opponent's struggling for moves. Still struggling for moves. And of course this position is fantastic for me. I could have just taken the knight, couldn't I? But this is getting a little bit random, which is not good. Whoa, what's he doing there? Tactics. Is that me done? There we go, that worked well. So I'm gonna, like I say, I want to look at that one on the computer because this is going to be in our latest DVD, and I don't know what my accuracy level is there. I don't think it was a brilliant game for me, but I think I was always doing quite well, and I got that from Alex Lopez, and I remembered it quite well. Obviously he's a great teacher. So let's just have a look at the computer's assessment. Wow, my accuracy was terrible. And my opponent's is even worse. Sometimes I don't entirely trust the computer's assessment. And can you 59%? I thought it was going to be in at least the 80s. But let's have a look. Let's have a look. So the opening is quite interesting, and you can see the assessments here as we go along. And I just want to see up to this d4 move is a move you might not be aware of, but as we can see in this game, it's very risky. I mean, I took down an IM international master and I pretty much got a winning position from the opening. And the computer, obviously, well, the computer thinks it's a little bit worse of white, but it is a book move. And now g5 is a book move, apparently. But you can see now I get the advantage after the move f4. And I'm not going to go into the variations that can be played here. You can work it out yourself, but this is a very nice, fun move to play. And let's see, so he took here. This is a mistake, but okay, it's tricky for him anyway. Now maybe I'm winning already. I took here, he played knight e6. And my next move, maybe, yeah, I mean, maybe my next move's not correct. Maybe I should, should I just be going queen f3? I didn't even think about that at the time. Of course, queen f3 is better. It's so natural afterwards. So that's a bit of a mistake, but I'm still winning completely here. Okay, and king h1 is okay. d6, another mistake, but it's very hard position for my opponent to play. And you can see here, I've got a massive. I'm +3, so the opening's giving me this one position, and well, we can see best moves are being played. Bishop d4 is best. This can't be bad. I keep control. As long as I'm always winning, it doesn't matter so much. And here, my opponent is in serious trouble. Now, maybe the next move's not right. I was thinking about queen f2, but I was a bit worried about, oh, he can't move his bishop. But okay, this is still winning completely. And even though I don't pick the best moves, I'm still +4, so it doesn't matter. You know, sometimes if you're winning, you just pick the simplest moves. And here, it looks like I'm playing okay. And, well, as we can see, the rest is not that interesting because I am easily winning here at the moment. So, okay, so that's nice to see that working. Makes a nice change, doesn't it? So, okay, let's just go and play some blitz now and see if I can get any more of these gambit lines coming up. Yeah, I mean, the thing was when we're filming this Gambit, Grandmaster Gambit DVD, I got white again, that's good. I'm going to make it 5 hours, but I keep wanting to add stuff to the DVD, so I want to make it as good and comprehensive as possible. Now, I'm going to try another gambit here. And this one I mentioned, but I do mention, I don't think it's entirely sound. It's the Tennyson gambit with knight to f3. When I was doing my work for Grandmaster Gambits, I came across this move and I thought, really? And it's a bit like a reverse Budapest gambit. Oh, my opponent's refrained from taking the pawn. That's not very fair. Let's see if we can force him to take it. And the idea is to go knight g5. So I'm just going, come on, let's go gambit style. And now, do I get enough play? Well, this move's useful because he can no longer get his bishop outside the pawn structure. So I've made his bishop quite bad. And I'm obviously going to try to win my pawn back now and claim I have a space advantage. So this is the natural idea behind this gambit here. And shall I take it now? Why not? Let's take that pawn back. And there might even be some sacrifices on f7 coming up here. Oh, can I really resist such a temptation as to take that one? The answer is no. I mean, come on, that is like, you know, you're saying, come on, just kill me, man, just kill me. And this is a fantastic knight. God, look at this, guys. So basically, if you buy the DVD, you are going to become, you're going to win game. I mean, this is a fantastic position. You're going to win some great attacking games. That is clear from the DVD, is it not? And rook e1, what's he going to do? His king is stuck. My knight is a fantastic piece. And I'm not sure how he's going to survive this position. It looks very bad for him. Now, I have a number of good moves. Sometimes you have too many good moves, don't you? And that can actually make things bad. I mean, I can win his queen immediately. Wow, I've got so many good moves. I can take and go bishop g5 and try to go for more. Oh, there's so many good moves. Okay, let's take this one once. Just give me more options. And now bishop g5. I can win his queen. Of course I can see that, but I'm going for a little bit more. I'll go bishop g5. Where does he move his queen? I don't want to win the queen with a rook. I want to win it with a piece. So queen d7. I've got knight c5 check. Queen here, knight d8 check. Queen d6. This means it's got to be completely winning. Completely winning. I have knight check and I take that one. Well, he goes king there. I mean, should I just win his queen? Am I trying to be too creative here? When I can just win the bloody queen and win the game. Oh, I could just win the queen. Okay, maybe I should just win the queen and win the game. Okay. I was just seeing, you know, sometimes it's worth checking if there's anything better available, but also winning the queen's quite good. Now, bishop g5 looks like a way to develop and keep the attack going rather than simply taking there. And of course, this should be a winning position, but I can mess up a lot of positions here. And do I allow him to take my knight? No. Let's put the knight on that square. Okay, time. That's how I can mess this up. I knew there was a way I could mess it up. I'm still moving slowly. So he can take the knight anyway, so maybe that was a bit inaccurate. But of course this is winning. Come on, move quickly. Move quickly. Quickly. I mean, it was a nice attack. I got the extra queen, I got an extra pawn. So but I'm not playing very well, and I'm playing far too slowly here at the moment, which is silly of me. So I don't want to lose this one because my slow and bad play. Just trying to grab the pawn on a7, grab some pawn somewhere. He's going to take there. Playing like an idiot, aren't I? Slow idiot as well. Ah, Simon. You're playing so badly, Mr. Williams. Can I do this in time? I doubt it. Not the way I'm playing. I need to go for for g7. But flip this one up as well. God, so slow. Well, there's a chance now, isn't there? Because I can easily prove by playing on the dark squares. So let's see. Okay. I should be able to do this. Yeah, there we go. The opening was obviously winning, but you know, later on, of course, it's just the time. Mr. Slow Williams. Okay, let's go for a bit of a dragon. Bit of a roll going on at the moment. 2 nice games with the Grandmaster Gambits, and I've been having quite a lot of fun playing the dragon again. I know some of you guys, you might not like the openings I play, and you're like, why don't you play the black line? I do sometimes I don't. I'll play the black line in the next games. I know a load of you love me playing the black line, but I just find some of these main lines in the dragon so exciting. I mean, I don't think they're very sound. I think if white really knows what he's doing, as he seems to be doing here, white gets a good position. If he just, I think white's attack is stronger, but it's very exciting stuff, these positions generally, where we're attacking on both sides. Now I'm going to take here with the idea, if he takes for the queen, I can do the standard sacrifice, and this is like in all the textbooks, this rook takes c3, because now I have some targets to attack over here. I think he should have probably taken the rook there. This kind of position, I feel like it's quite hard for him to break down, because the knight on c3 is a very important piece for him. Oh, that looks so dodgy there. I've got knight takes here. I mean, I've got lots of good moves here. He's very quick, this guy, but I don't think he's playing particularly brilliant moves. Now knight takes here, knight takes e4 check. I like the look of that. It looks okay, but then looks so dang. Okay, let's just move this one. I mean, yeah, this knight on c3 is very important, because he can't checkmate me on h7 generally without the help of something with that knight. That knight is really important. Maybe I should have sacked something there, but I'm still complimenting sacrifices. I mean, like I say, this guy is just quick basically, and when you have to calculate, that makes it a little bit frustrating. Okay, pawn here, let's do that. Certainly have the initiative. I feel there was a sack there. I might have a look at this game afterwards just to see where the sacrifice was that I missed. I was thinking about taking on f3. That felt naturally better. Maybe I should have gone for that one. Okay, but here the game goes on. I have lots of pawns, and why not start? Okay, he's got rook a1. That's a bit slack. Rook a1 is a bit annoying. He has not played that. Now, can I now... Should I get my queen out, or should I just try sacking it? Here, rook here, queen here, rook here. Let's try sacking the queen. It looks like the most fun line here. So my idea is to take here and then take on c2, and I have a very strong b pawn and an attack. So this is a very dangerous position. So this is certainly, and now bishop a4 I was hoping could be a killer, because his king is so weak here, and rook c1 check is a very hard move to stop. Now knight takes f3, queen takes, rook c1 looks very strong to me, so let's keep the attack going. And some nice tactics today. I mean, if I do say so myself, lovely jubbly, they're all rolling, and yeah, this is good, isn't it? This is not just good, this is bloody good. More tactics. We love it. We love it. More tactics. And he hasn't... Okay, he's got one check down here. So let's just guard my bishop so he can't win the bishop. I want to be greedy. Oh, I've got too many pieces here. Okay, so he gets his check in. You want a medal, mate? You want a medal? You want a reward? And I don't know what he's doing here. He's punting. Okay, let's try and play someone else. And okay, we're playing the same guy again. So we're gonna, what is this country anyway? Saudi Arabia. Okay, so we're gonna go for Grandmaster Gambits again. You don't often go Saudi Arabia, and now you must know this gambit, boys and girls. Of course, I look at the hillbilly during the course of Grandmaster Gambits, and I give you the latest, the greatest variations in Old Hillbilly, one of my favourite Gambits. And also I look at this line in the DVD, and also one of Magnus Carlsen's favourite, well, I say banter blitz Gambits. And the position now transposes to French, except that I don't think the knight's very good on d7, because if you think about that knight is normally on f5 in these positions where it attacks my weak point on d4. In this position, the knight here strikes me as being a little bit peculiar. So I'm going to aim for this one. I don't mind closing down the queen side because I have ideas of opening things up over here with f4, f5. Okay, there was a good idea of him to do that because he's got a5, keeping some play on this area of the board. And okay, he's playing this well, and now his knight has found a good way in. So he's doing this well, I have to say. He has found a good solution. I'll take that knight. I'm not so keen on doing that. It's quite an interesting position, this. I mean, it's kind of like I'm waiting for him to castle, because then I'm hoping to be able to attack him. But in the meantime, I can also play on the queen side, yeah? Because I do have a passed a pawn. And again, this is like where I want to go. And the other idea is to shove the f pawn. So, because I can't, okay, let's move this one and get the f pawn going. This is a normal idea. And he is playing, okay, so if I go rook here, takes, knight takes here, bishop takes, okay, let's try this. Maybe I can just go for a crazy attack. And can I do this now? I'm going all in with the attack here, and the idea is rook h3 and to checkmate him. This is, so I think, but if king h8 here is quite a weird position. Rook h3, bishop takes d4 check, king here. Okay, he's gone in. Now he's got f6, hasn't he? Which is annoying. I forgot about that. Why didn't I take the bishop first? Oh, that was really annoying, because here f6, I thought I was mating, but of course I'm not. And I'm going to have to take here now. I should have taken there first, then maybe, you know, I'd have a tempo up in this position, and that would have made a lot more sense. I mean, I just forgot he had f6 and his king can run, which is quite a simple solution. So I'm now, well, struggling. I mean, if his king was on h7 here, I would have some very good, I feel, chances still to get the attack to work, but it's not. So that's disappointing. We're going to have to randomize it now. Randomize it. I mean, I can still, his king is still a little bit weak, but of course it shouldn't be that weak. So if I can go here and get the knight to g5, you know, it's something. And the other thing I'm trying to do is over defend this pawn, because, you know, him taking on d4 opens me up. So okay, do I go queen here? Knight takes here. No, he's got knight f3 check. So I'm going to just play this. Oh, his idea is to take here, so I have to move the king. You want to go knight takes e5 and use the pin. So I'm actually playing this quite slowly, but I don't see any other way to try and do this. And I'm going to have to now rely on some miracle with the queen coming in like this somehow. But I think he should just put his knight. He should have just put his knight when he's 6. I'm not saying the way he's playing it is bad, but it's, you know, had he put his knight on this square, knight d8, knight d6, it would have been very hard for me to make progress. Some half chances now, half chances, but only half. Rook g3, or I think rook h3 was more to the point there. And I can take here, but it's not really achieving a great deal. Okay, I'm gonna, yeah, I changed my mind. Never a good sign. And do I have queen here check? Queen check, takes, knight takes check, king here. Bit bizarre. Bit bizarre. Obviously he's going for the back rank, and I've given this extra tempo, which is very silly of me. Okay, I have to try something crazy like this. And time, okay, let's just try to hustle him on the clock. Hustle him on the clock. I'm not going to hustle him on position, I'm afraid. He's playing well as well. He's avoiding all my tricks, which is never nice. He's got a lot of pawns. Bloody hell, he's got a lot of pawns. Could have taken his bishop. Take it. Should be a draw now. He can play on if he wants, but he might lose. Always in the bag. Dirty-ish. Dirty-ish. That was dirty-ish. And he doesn't want to... He's done a runner. But you know what? He didn't offer me a draw anyway. I mean, like, that's the thing. In those situations, you know, had my opponent offered a draw, I'd have taken it. But I always find in those situations where I'm so slow anyway, if I actually try to find the draw button, and by the time I've offered the draw, I've lost on time. It's my mild excuse there. You know, offer a draw and I've lost on time. I've had so many people do it to me that it's not good. 100% so far. This is all right. This is what a blitz session is all about. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Now my rating is okay. Only 25. It's gone down a bit, hasn't it? Okay, let's go black line. I did say I'd throw in a black line for you, so let's do that. We're going to throw in. What's that check? That just seems like a complete waste of a move there, because in the black line, of course, you want to put your pawn on c6. So it's very generous of my opponent to give me an extra tempo, and we're going to get a standard sort of black line position. Okay, I'll go with h6 in here because it's the most fun way to play. Now, as I've said many times before, I think g5 is a lot stronger when white has already played h3. I don't think it's as strong when they haven't played h3, because you kind of want that target to attack on h3. But it can still be quite fun to play, and this maneuver is very important. Get the knight to g6. So my opponent wants to put his knight here. Well, I guess I have to push on now that I've done one move. I might as well come forwards, and let's go here. And if he goes knight f5, I can take it and castle queenside. Looks quite interesting. Cider, interesting. Oh no, I can just win the bishop. What am I talking about? Okay, so let's just play some natural moves. I don't want to move this yet because I want to take the knight and castle in one move if he allows me to, like this. So I want to take and castle, and maybe I've made a bit more progress against his king than he has against mine. So you get some very fun positions in the black line. I mean, it is a very exciting opening. I don't know if it's entirely sound, but that is a good move, but he's not quite threatening this one yet. So I think we just have to continue and keep your fingers crossed. This is often a black line philosophy. Keep attacking and keep your fingers crossed, and he's doing the same. So this would be the normal way to open up the king. Getting interesting. It's getting interesting. I'd love to have my queen on the area of the board where it actually be doing something rather than stuck in over here, but okay. Now he's trying to keep it all closed. I can understand that. Now do I take on h2, king here, and or do I play something else like rook? Oh no, he's also threatening to take here now. I think I'll take on f2 because I want to force him to take that one back somehow, it gives me a tempo and keeps it a bit more open. Now, this position is a bit weird. I mean, this knight is now looking quite badly placed, strangely enough. Maybe I need to give it a bit of support, but I want to keep this knight for that square, so that's the problem I'm facing. Do I move this knight then? That can't be right. Okay, let's go here. Let's go here. Ah, he's also got f2 to a7. I'm hoping my bishop can come in here. It's just a really wild position, this one. Really wild position. So of course he has played this. And now I want to get some ideas of knight h3. Wild stuff. Wild stuff. I mean, both our kings are in danger. My king can come here. I can block with... Okay, so he's come here. And I need to open up this king. Do I have knight takes here? Nope, I can't get that to work. Here, then he goes g3, blocks it. So it's a good move. He's playing well. He's defending against thrown at him. So I'm going to just try. It looks a bit slow to me, this plan. But I need one more move. Well, I need two more moves to create something. And I think this is going to be too slow. And this is looking a bit slow. I have to go here. And he's just going to win a piece as he take the queen, take the knight. Well, he doesn't win a piece, but it looks bloody horrible. So he's trying to win a piece like this. Any way out? I'm punting here. I'm punting. I mean, you get very exciting positions with the black line. I was probably doing all right here at some stage, but they're just so immensely complicated. They really are complex positions. Okay, over here, and I'm one tempo short here. I need my rook on g8 to survive this one. And here, I can resign. Well, I think I'm going to call it a day there, guys. Because we had some interesting games. I'm just going to keep it short and sweet, the video today. I'm really planning to put up a stream schedule soon. At the moment, I'm just doing it on a spur of the moment because I don't know my day-to-day activities so well. Hoping things will calm down there, especially next week. So I should better publish things at the weekend and let you guys know when I'm going to be doing a live show on Twitch. But I'll try to keep some of the YouTube videos coming through anyway. And I hope you're excited now for the Grandmaster Gambit DVD. I'm still thinking it will take us about a month maybe until we get it done, because I want to finish off some other Gambits. You get the idea of the DVD. That's our next one. It's all Gambits at 1e4. So we're just concentrating on how you can have some fun with 1e4, basically. You know, if you're a London system player, this might be a great addition to you, because it will, you know, just revitalize your game a little bit. You know, just playing in a different manner, even just in blitz games are fun. So that should be fun. And we're still just waiting on David Howell to come and finish his 15-hour course, which is going to be awesome. I'm excited as hell about that. But cheers, yeah. And you know, if you want to support me, please do subscribe to the channel. Please do like the video and go and check out the website. See if you can find yourself something there that will improve your game as well. So have a great one. See you all later. Bye for now.